are some things that are timeless, things that go beyond some basic concepts that go beyond really what's going on with the Federal Reserve, what's going on with the economy, what's going on with wars, and things like that. Let me give you some examples. I want you guys, this is kind of a play along deal here this morning. So think to yourself, when I ask this question, think about how the rest of it's answered. Let me give you some examples. The breakfast of champions, right? Everybody understands, they knows what that means. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. The gift that keeps on giving. And finally, the one that applies to us, the American dream is homeownership. And these are concepts that marketing companies, Madison Avenue executives, have put together over a long period of time, and they're embedded in our psyche, our national psyche. We understand what they mean. We know the concept behind it. And like the fourth one I just went over, American dream is home ownership. And regardless of whether interest rates are up or they're down, whether we're in war or not, whether there's civil unrest and strife, one way or the other, it doesn't matter, because people think of home ownership as the American dream. Ultimately, at the end of the day, now I know it changes over time as a result of the woke culture and all these different things, but generally, most people, when you do a survey, most people, their dream, their highest achievement is to own a home. And it's our job as real estate professionals, and this goes for those of you who are realtors and real estate agents, as well as those of us who are investors. Our job is to make that American dream happen for these people. Now, in particular, as real estate investors, Blair and I teach a concept called transactional engineering, which allows us to take unusual and bad circumstances the seller may have and convert them over to something that is viable and usable to achieve home ownership for our tenant buyers or our buyers. But everybody can do it. All you have to do is educate yourself a little bit and learn how to disseminate that information to potential buyers. So for example, if you're a real estate agent or a realtor, get yourself versed on, for example, adjustable rate mortgages right now. If interest rates continue to go up on mortgages and it gets too expensive for most people, they've got some great arms right now. And for those of you who haven't been in this thing at least 15 years, you may not be familiar with that. Used to be the main product that people would sell. So, arms today, adjustable rate mortgages, can be had for around 3.25%, fixed for 5 or 7 years. And then they will adjust up. Well, that goes back to that concept of marry the house, date the rate. In other words, go and get the house now that you like, and later on you can get a cheaper rate, because at some point all interest rates go up and at some point they all go down. And so, you're buying as it's going up. Oh well, you love the house. What do you want to do? You want to wait 7 years of your life and then find something else that's probably going to be more expensive than it is today. Housing is short. We don't have enough houses at this point in time. And there's a big demand. Everybody, once again, because of this concept of the American dream is home ownership, everybody wants that. And so your job is to figure out a way to make that happen. There's lots of ways to do that. There are 16 ways that I'm aware of to buy and sell a house, both sides. Most people are only aware of one, but those who do well in a down economy are those who have learned the practices of creative financing. And they practice what they preach. They learn it, they teach it, they help their buyers to achieve that American dream. And that is your job. And that's my challenge to all of you out there today is, regardless of what the news that comes out about interest rates and that type of thing, there's always another way, as we used to call it, there's another way to skin a cat. I don't know why you'd want to skin a cat, but going back to my dad or my grandfather's generation, they always talked about that. There's 100 ways to skin a cat. Okay, so figure out a different way. There are people out there like myself who've been in this for 24 years, and there's a lot of people who've been in it longer than me. And we've been through these ups and downs before, and we've had tough circumstances and high interest rates and all that we had to circumvent and go around and figure out a solution for. And they are out there, they are available. You just got to educate yourself. Stop listening to what your friends who've been in the business 7 years are telling you. Go out there and learn how to, help these people and make that American dream come true. Okay, thank you for watching. If you get a minute, I would love to hear your comments about what you think of these videos. Feel free also to put in any topics down here in the comment section, things that you'd like to hear me discuss. Any questions you want, go ahead and put in here. We'll make sure we get a video on it when we get time. And as always, please like and subscribe. Hit that ring the bell button as well to get notified every time there is a new video. Thanks a lot, everybody.